Hi everyone, Scorp here, starting a new playthrough of Duelist Redux 2, playing with warriors. We're going to start off a little bit differently than usual. So I want to actually utilize one of the features that this mod has, so we'll be showing that off in a little bit. But first off, I'm going to go through the deck real quick. I am going to try to play mostly warriors with this deck. I know it's got the light package, it's got mystical elf, it's got the a bunch of elves, it's got females, it's got lights, it can make twin-headed thunder dragon, and it's got Novox's prayer. But I would like to try to play warriors. Specifically, not dark warriors is my kind of goal, but at the same time, I'm probably going to end up with some dark warriors in the deck. I looked through the deck. It's got a bunch of everything. You could go whatever direction you really want to in it. But I feel like we should play somebody else. Oh, this is interesting. They locked it to just these ones. That looks like fun. So we'll just play on Sogan, since that should benefit us. But we can now just go and, if you use your bumpers, you can go and play one of the deck masters. And I would like to at least see what these other ones have. I've only checked the Ancient Brain one, so I figured we might as well do this. Yeah, this looks pretty solid. Looks like a good opener. Mecha Gal turn 1. Maybe get behind this. That is a plant deck. That's not what I expected, but... he's not going to have a good day. I am going to hunt down his cards, though, instead of hunting him down. This makes Celtic Guardian, doesn't it? I don't know which of those I want to kill first. Probably this one. Okay, that is a Beam Soldier. Not great. But yeah, if you were playing zombies, just come straight to this guy and grab yourself for every single card you could ever want. To fuse into your Pumpkin army. Well, not the greatest hand, but we got there. Oh, I'm not getting over that. I don't really want an Ancient one of the Deep Forest, so goodbye, enemy. Okay, I just figured I'd show off this guy at least once. So yeah, this guy, if you're wanting to play like plants and stuff, not terrible. I would like this forest if I could. That's a great card, so... And hey, we get a Wodan. So yeah, if you wanted to fight somebody that has plants, that's not a terrible choice. Stone D's probably rocks. Ancient Brain, I think I've already showed this one off. Ancient Brain is not exactly hard. But we might as well do one duel against ourselves after this. I'm not going to show Stone D. I'll do it at the end of the playthrough, probably. I'm guessing it's just a bunch of rocks, which... Just a bunch of rocks is a terrifying thing to say. Okay. That's a Cybersaurus. We can get over it with Guiltius, so we'll just do that next turn. I think this person's deck is supposed to teach you how to fuse, honestly. That is not a good card. I was considering making the Sword Arm of Dragon last turn, but I was like, it's not helpful, so... Figured, make the Guiltia. Him playing Dancing Elf would be nice, but I mean, I don't want to play that, so... Why did you bring this forward? This is such a wild creature. Well... Okay, bye. He stacked his graveyard pretty well for me, so that's nice. So that went well. Machines aren't very useful to us. But hey, a Dancing Elf is really good. Unfortunately, not very useful to us if we're playing actually playing warriors. You can use the elves for making... you can use them to make Celtic Guardians, at least, which is... It's more than nothing, but it's not particularly good. Well, none of those were equipped, unfortunate. Really, you play yourself like this, mostly just so that it gives you equip. I can make a WoW warrior? Yikes. Swordsman from a Foreign Land is really good, by the way. Super good effect. Okay. Oh, we can make Celtic Guardian again. This should be relatively okay. I figured his first creature was pretty bad, so... Yeah, Inamushi Warrior is not good. Well. We can at least play this. This is fine. Well, this didn't get me all of the cards that I ever dreamed of, that's for sure. Why is there an insect imitation in this deck? Oh, man. Okay. All of this... Their opponents still haven't really played anything good, so... Is that an equip? Nope, that is another fusion. What did you fuse into, sir? Oh. A witch. So yeah, not a particularly solid deck in the hands of the AI. Human player, it's a little bit better. Well, you got something promoted, so that's not terrible. Well, we got an elf. There's another thunder. Oh, hey, we actually got a warrior out of it. Nice. Okay, so all of that was just a gigantic waste of time. But I figured I'd come in here and show you guys that this exists if you need it. You better not need it for this game, or for this mod. There are other mods where you might actually need that. This is not one of those mods. Okay, so we're just gonna go... We can put in some cards. Some of these cards are just so bad in our deck that those are better. Eldine can go. Card does not fuse well at all. Neo is terrible. Leo Wizard's awful. We'll just start with that. It is a bit of an upgrade for our deck. I could put Forest in the deck. Not a terrible card, especially since we can make Neko Gal. And there's not many opponents that can change the field back. So we'll probably do that against Mai. It is 50 deck cost, so it's a bit expensive, but it is worth it. I'm being a little extra on my fusions, but mostly it's just so I can cover up the fact that I want to get rid of cards. Let me guess, Dark Witch. Yep. It's the most awkward to get through this one square on the field. Once you get through this square in particular, you're fine against Taya. But getting your leader through here is kind of annoying. So I believe this fusion worked? Well, what am I doing? Just do this fusion. No need to go into the mystical sand. Just beat her with the bigger fairy. Yeah, that was a really bad idea. Ooh, we drew the Navox's Prayer. I just made that for fun. So we're just gonna chase her down and she's gonna lose. Because that's kind of how this goes at this point. So it's in defense so that it didn't get clobbered by the Dark Witch, but instead it got clobbered by the Air Knight Parshat that was weaker than it. Pretty typical. We'll just set down Dark Piercing Light. Use it next turn. So we can shine some light on what she has face down here. If there's anything worth... Oh. Well, we might as well take out the Dancing Elf. It's not particularly amazing. But it is a good card for us, so we can get rid of it. Okay, that went well enough. Goodbye, Teo. Ooh, Hourglass of Courage is good. Okay, let's go for a Dancing Elf, maybe? It's a Dark Witch. And a Dancing Elf. We're the greatest. Just massively upgrading our deck here. I feel like with what I want to make this deck into, I'm gonna kind of just have to put in an entire swath of passwords to make the deck what I actually want it to be, instead of just this light thing that has what some would call cards in it. Oh, I didn't need... we'll just put in the forest. Oh yeah, and it's reincarnation time. Here, let's do this. Oops. Big. Okay. Now you guys can see this. Not good. Useless. Not great. Dimension Pool's interesting. Invisible Wire's fun. We want warriors, so... Okay. There's a warrior and a broken trap card. Oh, there we go. I do not understand why OBS does what it does now, but it is what it is. Okay, so there's that. We got, out of all of that, we've gotten basically nothing. We have gotten Forest, we've gotten a couple cards that are stronger. Next up is Tristan. We're probably going to fight Tristan like 2 or 3 times. Or maybe more, because he should have good cards for us. And I want them. I want the good cards. Wow. Well... I guess we can just do this. Oh no. Celtic Guardian is acceptable, right? Oh, they tied. I need to draw like Navox's Prayer or something. Well, this card's kind of useless in this deck. We can just send it in. Maybe it'll bait a block attack or something. That does not look like a block attack. It looks like a Judge Man. Is that a Judge Man? Yes. Well, those are cards I want, so I'm not going to really complain, but... let's hit him hard. It's a big Judge Man, not gonna lie. So... no mercy. This was extremely aggressive. Hey, we got the Judgment Hand. That's the card I cared about. Celtic Guardian's not terrible either. Whole bunch of decent cards there. Well, we bonked Tristan. Okay, so... at least some of those cards should go in the deck. Air Knight can go, Amazoness can go, Thunder Dragon can go. Put all those in the deck. We'll reincarnate, negate attack here real quick. Dismissal, Battle Warrior. Hey, there's actually some decent cards coming. Oh, those would have been good. Let's see if we just get anything really insane real quick. Not. Let's see. Dharma Cannon's not good. No. Avalist. Okay. Darkness Approaches is interesting, but not for this deck. Shield and Sword, funny. Okay, well, I absolutely cannot complain about that. Armanite can go, Kanikaboto can go, this Kaiser Dragon can go. Okay. These aren't best in slot cards. But hey, we're getting rid of the riffraff that just gets discarded every time we see it. We'll go ahead and attack Tristan again. Hopefully he can give us more Judgment Hands and other good warrior cards. That would be my preference. Unfortunately, this card is now useless. Not exactly a power bonus, but Mystical Sand is still a Mystical Sand. Okay. tell me you have a block attack without telling me you have a block attack. Number 2. This is why block attack is terrible. Well, we probably have lethal next turn, regardless of what he does. Oh hey, he drew an equip. So I do have lethal next turn. Because I can bonk him with a Celtic Guardian. So here comes bonk with Celtic Guardian. Oh, even more fun. Goodbye. I don't really care to grab that Kanon from him, so... just that is good enough. I guess we take the Electro Whip. And a block attack, and... Carbonol is not terrible. Probably not going in the deck, but it's not terrible. Well, that right there is going to do it for today. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to do a reincarnation. I'm going to try to find basically exactly what I want. I'm going to reincarnate this block attack because that's all this thing's good for. And then I'm also going to put in some passwords so that we can go towards the deck that I actually want to make instead of this deck that we have. Because honestly, I don't want to play just pure light again. I know I've been avoiding using the Mystical Elf stuff, but like, we've played a lot of light stuff, so I want to try to go to a different type of warrior deck, so I will put that together between episodes, and otherwise, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like and a comment. Have a nice day!